and today is an after work weeknight meal. It's been a long week and it's raining. I need comfort food, and I just want to get a nice dinner that we can have some leftovers for tomorrow. So I am making with home canned tuna. This is really a pantry and use up some of the veg in the fridge meal. So this is home canned tuna from last year, that albacore tuna. It's so good. If you didn't see the video on how to can the tuna, it's in my canning playlist. I think I did 48 pints, and which 24 of those were mine, and the other 24 were my friends. So I'm going to do a tuna casserole, and I'm doing an 8x8 casserole dish. I've got egg noodles here. I was actually able to find egg noodles, which is surprising because they were kind of sparse. I've got a can of mixed vegetables or veg-all. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I grew up with this stuff, so it's normal for me to have that in a tuna casserole. And for my family, sour cream, cream of mushroom soup, all good staples to have around. And then here on my cutting board, I've got 2 large green onions, 3 red and orange small little sweet peppers. You know, I took the seeds out and chopped them up finely, and about the equivalent to a stalk of celery with some of the hearts in there, and I'm going to saute those off so they're not all hard. I've also got panko breadcrumbs that I've seasoned with garlic, salt, and lemon pepper, and I've melted some butter to go with that. That's my topping, and I've got some cheese. How easy is this? So come on in. I'm going to show you how fast this goes together. It's going to go in the oven and bake off. It's going to be delicious. So I'm going to get my noodles cooked off while you're waiting, and it'll be a blink of an eye for you. All right. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, it's about a half a stick of butter, give or take. You want all these breadcrumbs saturated, and if it feels like I have too many breadcrumbs or not enough, I can add more butter or go the other route and add more breadcrumbs. And these are panko breadcrumbs, so they're going to be super crunchy. Sometimes I'll use rich crackers, sometimes I'll use a combination, but I want all those really combined well. And you want to season them because they don't have any salt or any seasoning. So I do garlic, a little bit of garlic salt, and some lemon pepper, and so good. Look at that. That was about the perfect amount because you want it buttery. Okay. This can be done strictly from your food storage pantry shelf. You could have, maybe you don't have any fresh vegetables, but you're putting back. Maybe you can your own mixed vegetables. Maybe, you know, you stock. I like having them on hand. It's, you know, it's a nice combination. And honestly, I think it's a good value for what you're getting in the can. So you're getting green beans, carrots, potatoes, a little bit of corn, some peas. It's a little bit of everything. And then I'm adding, I will always add some extra veg. If I had, I could have actually put some leeks in here. I am going to saute this off and get this all cooked off. And I got my pan really hot, so I'll be right back. So I'm still waiting on my water to boil, and I realized I didn't put any dried parsley. And this parsley is from out of my garden last year that I dehydrated. So a little fresh, or some dried parsley, some fresh parsley would be wonderful too. But just adds a little bit of color to the breadcrumbs. Okay. And I'm not ready to saute because my pasta water is not boiling yet. So there's that. Now, let's get our mixture ready with the soup. And I thought I had cream of mushroom. I picked cream of chicken, but either one will work. Cream of celery. You could do all kinds of things. You could make a cream of broccoli and tuna casserole and add, you know, some fresh or frozen broccoli to your casserole. That's always really good. In fact, I might do that for you here coming up. So I've got that, and then I'm going to add a approximately a half a cup or a half a can of sour cream to the mix. And really, eyeballing is just fine. You don't need an exact measurement. We're doing an 8x8 casserole, and I'm using my Ultra Pro Pan from Tupperware. My Tupperware link's down below, but these are wonderful. They can go in the microwave, the oven, and then right to your table. And the lid keeps it from over browning, even if you have just cheese on top. It never over browns. So you're just gonna mix that all together. And if I really wanted mushrooms, I could add mushrooms to this, but I'm gonna leave it out. Since I made the mistake, I'm gonna own it. Okay, now, that's easy. We can open up our tuna. And this, I did this in August of 2021. And this is a pry lid. These, sometimes you can find these on eBay, but they don't make them anymore. But nice seal. And I'm gonna drain off the liquid to a bowl. There's not a whole lot. This tuna makes its own liquid. So, there we go. Uh-oh, somebody thinks I'm making dinner for them. So, that smells wonderful. If you've never had home canned tuna or home canned salmon, either one, you are missing out because it's delicious. And this juice is strictly all by itself. It's just from the tuna. So I'm gonna go ahead, waiting, and break this up. And I try to use, this is a Tupperware spatula or you know, it's like a mayonnaise spreader. Really, Ruby? So let me see if I can get this where you can kind of see. So the tuna kind of melds together, and the tuna is raw packed, and it cans for 100 minutes. So a pint of tuna is a good pound, solid pound of tuna, and I like having a lot of tuna in the casserole, so I go for it. I don't scrimp on the tuna. We're not having, well, it might have been tuna casserole, although you could stretch this amount for a big 9x13. So there's that. And then you just break it up as you're folding the ingredients. Okay, and we'll fold the veg in after I get that sauteed off. I can fold in the veg all right now, or the mixed vegetables. Excuse me. Okay. Nice. And you're gonna cook your pasta. You definitely want to cook your pasta all the way. I am going to add that broth or the juices from that right back into the tuna casserole because I want it a little bit wet. Sometimes the pasta will continue to absorb liquid, right? So we want it about like that. Just to eyeball it. Every jar is going to be a little bit different on what moisture's in there. And then you can add your mixed vegetables. These even have celery. I'm trying to think. They have lima beans. They used to have lima beans in them. Maybe. I don't see any. Oh, wait. Do I? I don't see any. But, okay. So let's go saute now. Now that we have our creamy, delicious tuna mixture. And I did taste this for seasoning. This is perfect. I've got some pre-grated cheese. Usually I grate my own, but I'm going to get the pasta boiled off and I'll be back. Okay, I've got my pasta boiling now, and I'm just going to saute this veg. And just get it soft, otherwise it won't get soft enough in the oven while it's cooking. So, and you can add a little, I did add a little bit of flake salt, a little pepper to the mix. It's pretty simple, and you can keep it so basic, and kids love this. Adults love this. This is kind of a comfort go-to. So anyway, take a spin on my pasta there. And I just did olive oil in the pan. I've got butter on top, so I'm going to try to keep the inside a little bit lighter. I don't need more butter, although there's nothing wrong with butter. Okay, so I'm going to let this kind of saute for about 5 minutes until these kind of get translucent and soften up a little bit, and they'll be ready. And I like the crunch of the celery, so I don't want it completely soft. And the pasta, just do it according to your directions on the package. The peas egg noodles, there was about half a pound. Half a bag of them. Generally I don't use a whole pound at a time. Even if I'm making a huge pasta dish, I try to keep it a little bit, yeah. More user friendly. All right. Okay, we'll be back when I'm putting it together. Okay, so here's my pan, and I'm sorry, I've got to kind of do this. Get this into my creamy tuna mixture, and maybe I can do this. I'm a lefty, and I need you on this side because of the lighting. Otherwise, I've got to close my curtains and stuff. And I need the sun in here, even though it's not really sunny out. It's overcast. Okay, so here's that. We got it. And I have my cooked pasta right here, half a pound, give or take. So we're just gonna fold this in, and I did add about, I don't know, about 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. I just felt like it needed to be more moist. That is up to you. I might even add a little bit more. I really feel like the pasta always gets in the way and gets too dry. So let me grab some more whipping cream, and we'll get that on there. How's that? Oh, okay. Another, I don't know, 2 or 3 tablespoons. You don't need much. So we'll say 1/4 cup for the whole thing. Just fold that up, fold that in, and we should be ready, because now we're going to fold it into the pasta, right? And let's see if we can do this. Oh, I can't wait. I've been wanting a tuna casserole forever. Every week I've had it on the menu, and then something comes up, or it was too nice, or we didn't have time, or something. So get that all delicious. And because we always put a little bit of cheese in there, I'm gonna add some cheese right now before I fold. And I probably could have done with a little less pasta, but we'll see. Let's just incorporate all the pasta. The pasta is hot right now, so if you wanted to make this ahead, cool the pasta down all the way. It's not terrible. I'm gonna stick this in the refrigerator until I'm ready to bake it off. So the room temperature items are going to cool down the pasta. Oh yeah. So that's about the creamy consistency you want. You just want to make sure all the pasta gets coated. And if you are uncomfortable and don't think you have enough liquid, you want it a little bit saucier, feel free to add some more milk or heavy cream to it. So now I'm just going to top this. This is just a little bit, maybe a half a cup across the top before I put my panko breadcrumbs on there. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited. This is not diet food, but if you have it in portion control, it's so worth it. And yeah, and I'll do a workout. How's that? And then you're just going to spread that panko evenly over the top. And I don't know that my lid is going to fit on here, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's okay. Everybody loves the crispy, crunchy topping that's falling all over the counter. And there you go. We've got pay dirt. Okay. This is going to go into a 350-degree oven. If you put it in the fridge, you're going to want it in the oven about an hour. If you do it like from right now, it's going to be about 45 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up my mess, stick this in the refrigerator because it's plenty cool to go in there. Now, and then when it's time to pop it in the oven, I will show you how beautiful this comes out. I will bring you back and we'll give you a taste test and maybe we can get Whitney to test it for us. All right, I'll be back. Let me clean up the mess. This is tuna casserole. Oh my gosh. Okay. You want to be on camera or no? She said, okay, hold on. Okay, so it's your turn. See, I know it's really hot.
I'll burn myself.
Is it good?
I'll pull a JD.
Okay.
It's really good.
Yeah, and that's home canned tuna and stuff out of the pantry and easy, but
Delicious.
Okay, we're gonna have dinner and go for a walk.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we're going for a walk after dinner. So guys, I hope it inspires you to go ahead and try, make tuna casserole. Make it, you know, how your mom made it and add a couple spins to it. It's delicious. I like that topping. All right, and then go take a power walk and walk some of it off. All right.